Breaking news, folks. The news we've all been waiting for. Jermaine Johnson is set to come off the PUP list for the New York Jets. Jermaine Johnson, broke that news on his video game Twitch stream, Jermaine the Album. He had this to say, baby. Let's hit it up. This is Jermaine Johnson on his stream.
Oh, yeah, I do get off PUP on Monday, though. That's breaking news. Monday, we'll be back with it.
Let's freaking go. Breaking news. Jets, Jets. This is massive news. And Jermaine Johnson getting ahead of the story, being the next NFL insider breaking this news. The Jets need Jermaine Johnson, and now they have him. There's a full article in the YouTube description down below with all of the details on this breaking news. Right ahead of training camp, the Jets placed Jermaine Johnson on the PUP list, and, that meant that if he remained on that he could miss the first 4 games of the season, but this was a precautionary move. When you're on the PUP list, you can't practice. You could go to team facilities, you could go to meetings, but you can't practice. So this was a necessary step of getting him back to practice. We'll see how quickly they throw him back out there in full pads and all the action. There may be some level of an acclimation period. We'll see what that looks like. Aaron Glenn has continued to maintain that they want to keep the long-term health in mind, but this is massive news because everyone has said that they expect Jermaine Johnson to be ready for week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The activation of Jermaine Johnson is a massive step towards that becoming a reality here. Let's go to a couple of Jermaine Johnson social media clips where a fan asked him, whoever faces Jermaine Johnson that first snap in week 1, I pray that they're going to be ready for the craziest bull rush in NFL history. That motherfucker is dying to get back. Jermaine Johnson said, I will be 100% running through someone's face. I love that energy coming through. And when someone asked Jermaine Johnson, hey, Jermaine, are you hungry this year? He said malnourished. This guy is hungry for the action, and I love this clarity. When the Jets placed Jermaine Johnson on the PUP list on July 19th, Jermaine immediately went to social media to clarify, to say, quote, I will be on PUP because the team wants to move slow to be safe, which I agree with, not because I'm not ready. All is well. Checking off all those boxes to make sure Jet fans knew that Jermaine Johnson was ready to go. And if you didn't know already, look at some of this footage of Jermaine Johnson looking like he back, and he posted this well over a month and a half ago.
Project Fitness, to live in luxury. Now we in luxury. Straight out that bottom, nobody ain't nothing to me. Be careful while fucking with me. All of my to live in luxury. Now we in luxury. Straight out that bottom, nobody ain't nothing to me. I'm trying to get active and never run. Keep the rulers, my niggas ain't scared of nothing. Ain't no who's you go. How you got everybody lit piping up? Oh, she bad with no swear, I can pipe her up. Make my last one.
Folks, the long story short of that is he is ready, and the Jets need him to be ready. A couple of notes here on this Jermaine Johnson story. Number 1, the Jets did not make a significant addition at defensive end this offseason, which means the Jets believe that Jermaine Johnson was going to be able to recover and rehab very quickly from this torn Achilles, because the 2 straws that stir the drink in this room are Will McDonald and Jermaine Johnson. And if the Jets would have added like a Jadeveon Clowney, they could have slowly but surely brought Jermaine Johnson back on their own timeline. By not having a guy like that on the roster, the Jets have no choice. They require and need Jermaine Johnson to kill it. And by all the tapes and all the everything, Jermaine Johnson looks ready to do that for the New York Jets. He looks like a friggin' beast. And again, the Jets need him to do it. This is a massive year for Jermaine. His draft classmates in 2022, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, they both received sizable historic contract extensions. Jermaine, who is the other quote-unquote first-round pick in that class, he did not get a new deal. But it's not surprising. He blew out his Achilles last year. He wasn't ever going to get paid. But what the Jets did do is accept the 5th-year option on his contract in May, which means Jermaine Johnson is under contract for 2025, and he's under contract for 2026. And then he's set to be a free agent. If Jermaine kills it this year, like he thinks he will, then he's going to get a bag next offseason from the New York Jets as they're proactive and paying that man. If he has a questionable year, Jermaine is likely going to play out his rookie contract. So the pressure is on like Donkey Kong for Jermaine Johnson. But massive news for Jet fans. We get a kick-ass blowout win over the Green Bay Packers, and Jermaine Johnson is returning to practice. Absolutely exciting news. Jet fans, make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe down below here on YouTube, and make sure you watch Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show, also available wherever you get your podcast. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into this breaking news. Make sure you guys like the video and check out the full article in the YouTube description down below. Jermaine Johnson, welcome back, brother. We love to have you.